much. Thank you so much. Arigato! Thank you, thank you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you! Arigato! Alright, let's watch it. Here we go. Our favorite here.
We've been calling it the Indiana Jones trilogy, but now it's the last day when we could actually call it that. Now,
How was it? How was it, chat? I haven't seen it. How was it? で、これどうだったの評判は。How was it? インディアナ・ジョーンズ4作目どうなったんだろう。It was bad! マジかよ。Stop the video. そうなんだ。What about the game? I know there was like a newest Indiana Jones game. How was that? ゲームはゲーム。新しいのですよね。There was a new one, right? The game is great. Oh, really? Maybe I should try it one day. Ne. The new game is very good. Ooh, I should try it, I guess. Thank you. Excited about the fourth movie. And then, according to chat, it was bad? Oh, no.
Lost Ark on Atari 2600.
Oh, no.
The first thing that happens, you see Indiana Jones descending from some kind of escalator, and then nothing.
Wait a minute, that's his hat? これがさ、インディアナ・ジョーンズの帽子かな? I assume that's a hat, I guess? That's so small!
Try every button, and by every button I mean one. You rock the joystick all around, you flick every possible switch, and nothing happens.
Huh?
Is the game broken, or did I already find the Ark, and that's the end of the game? Pretty easy, I must say. But guess what? You're supposed to plug the controller into the second port. Now the game begins and you can move Indy.
What?
Yeah, isn't that weird? But even more fucked up, you need 2 controllers to play the game.
What?
Controller 1 selects items with the joystick and drops items with the button. Controller 2 moves Indy with the joystick and uses items with the button. Once you figure that out, you think you're all set, but no, the confusion has only begun.
What
You
is
wander
this
around
place?
the marketplace.
That's a
Yeah, that's
market?
what it is. But you never know that unless you read about it. You collect items from baskets. Now, let me show you. This is the gun. Makes sense, right? You see the little bullet flying out?
Okay.
Now, let me show you the whip.
It's a
This
whip?
is the whip. It's the same as the gun, just a shorter range.
I see the bullet going... That's a whip? It's not even a string. It's just like a little ball pops out. What?
Why is it just a dot? I know the graphics on the Atari are limited, but don't tell me you can't draw a line. So after leaving this innocent marketplace, you end up falling. And then there's some tall, crazy guy in black chasing you around. Who is he? What is he? Is he from the movie? Could it be him?
No idea.
I don't know. But you walk all the way to the bottom with this guy pestering you only to find a dead end. So you go all the way back up to the top, which just brings you back to the marketplace. There's nowhere left to go but back up where you started. But there's snakes on the edge of the screen just waiting for you. So it's impossible to go up without getting killed. Fucking snakes, I hate them. But here's what you can do.
Wait, that was Snake? I saw that's like thunder or something. Or just like some noise or something. これ Snake? 蛇だったんだ。蛇だったのノイズかなんかと思ってたよ。
Go to the merchant, select a bag of gold, and drop it, which exchanges it for the flute. When you have the flute selected, it plays a tune which keeps the snakes from killing you. That's a lot of faith to put in the gamer for you to know that this is a merchant, that's a bag of gold.
Wait, that's a merchant?
That's a lot of faith to put in the gamer for you to know that this is a merchant.
That's a Do they talk? Can he talk to them or something or not? Do they have a dialogue in this time? この時代ってさ、セリフとかないの? No. My goodness, how the heck you figure it out?
Merchant, that's a bag of gold, that's a flute, and you use it to keep snakes away.
Flute?
But anyway, you'll find that you can't go anywhere beyond these 3 screens. You'll explore every last corner and exhaust every possibility of where you're supposed to go. But guess what? See this thing? That's a grenade. You put the grenade next to...
I saw that's a harp or something. What? That's a grenade?
The right-hand wall, you leave the screen, then you come back, and there's a nice big hole in the wall.
What?
Okay, first of all...
How the heck you figure it out? It's like, if you hit this wall for like 300 times, the wall will be gone, and there's a like hidden passage will appear. Like in Elden Ring or something. That kind of level of crazy. Like, how the heck people figure it out about this?
You'd have to know how to use the grenade. You can't drop it like we did with the bag of gold. You got to use the right controller. Otherwise, the bomb just goes away and nothing happens.
What?
So dropping it isn't the same as activating it. But besides, how would you know to bomb a hole in the wall? Even in a Zelda game, there's usually some sort of clue. But
yeah, they have like a crack or some kind of sign on the wall. But like this one, nothing. Nothing.
here, there's nothing.
Right?
So you go through the caves, you collect all kinds of weird items. You can't even tell what they are. You end up in some...
Alright, let me say. I'm pretty sure that's a dynamite. So this is the red pot, and this is like a way you put the fire on. I think I'll go with a laptop. Okay, could be a laptop. Okay, laptop or dynamite.
So you go through the caves, you collect all kinds of weird items. You can't even tell what they are. You end up in some sort of trap. You have to whip your way through the walls, which is easier said than
whip?
done. And then you come out,
Not
and
even
then you
a gun,
find that
a
you
whip?
can't touch the walls in this room. If even a
What's
single
that?
pixel of your body comes in contact with
What's that?
any of these walls, it sends you back in the trap. But still, where do you go?
I
You're
have no
supposed
idea.
to touch this one spot on the wall, which leads you to the next room. Well, after no...
Wait a minute. Why the heck, when you destroy this part of the wall, this one get destroyed too? Why is it... What? なんでここ壊すとここも壊れんの? It's like a mirror. Ha! It's like mirrored.
Knowing that you can't touch anything else in the room, why the fuck would you even consider trying to go through the wall?
Right?
Is there ever
What?
such a thing as a door? Also, in order to access certain parts of the game, it depends on how you move to the next screen.
What do you
Here,
mean?
we've already seen that when you go down like normal, you fall and end up in this weird place they call the Valley of Poison. But if you gently, carefully just ease your way down, it takes you to a whole different screen.
Oh! What the? How the heck だよ?
Then there's a weird treasure room where you have to keep swapping items. You leave the room, you come back into the room, you drop this, pick up that, swap this, exchange that, till finally you get all the items you need. Of course, each item is just trial and error to figure out what they do and where in the game you use them. Like the hourglass or the ankh. You use them to summon a little dot that bounces around. It's supposed to be a grappling hook. You hit the right controller
grappling
button
hook?
and time it when the dot goes over an island. Then you'll appear on that island. You'd expect Indiana Jones to use a whip to swing across, but not an hourglass that turns into a grappling hook. By this point, I also really have to say, using two controllers is a pain in the ass. Unless you're Goro. I'd recommend 2 sets of hands or 2 players. Then you get to this part where you need to stand in a certain place for this map to appear. Ooh, like in the movie. You need to select the key to enter. You need the clock to tell you when the sun is rising. You need the medallion so the sun can shine at the right time and mark the spot on the map where you have to find a shovel to dig for the ark.
What?
Wow. How complicated can it be for an Atari game? Let alone that this is one of the few Atari games that you can actually beat.
I saw Atari is all about like ping pong or stuff like that. Yeah, it's complicated, but it's like impossible to beat it without any explanation.
Whereas most of them are just about trying to get a high score. And when I say it can be beat, that's hypothetical, because honestly, I think it'd be easier to find the real Lost Ark. Just the fact that you have to feel around for secret passageways and stuff, it makes you feel like Indiana Jones. Well, they got me there. Next up is Temple of Doom.
Based off the second
Okay, this
movie,
is a lot.
Indiana Jones and the
Cool.
Temple of Doom was an arcade game which was ported to many home computers before
Oh.
eventually arriving on the Nintendo
Which console is that? これ何のコンソール?
Entertainment System. There were 2 versions.
Wait a minute, what console is that?
Many home computers before eventually arriving on the
That's a famicom? あ、ファミコンなんだ。あ、NES? Oh.
Nintendo Entertainment System. There were 2 versions, an unlicensed black cartridge by Tengen.
Wait, what is the meaning of unlicensed? ライセンスのないってどういうこと? What is the meaning of unlicensed? What does that mean? Not official? Eh? Who made it then? Wait, what? Not official, unofficial, no proof? そうなの勝手に作っちゃったってこと? So someone decided to go like, oh, I'm gonna make an Indiana Jones like that. Hi. Some random guy made it. じゃあ誰かが思い立って作ったってこと? Oh, okay, got it. Thank you.
And an official release by Mindscape, although both versions are the same game. The game begins, Indy walks from one cave to the next, and what's going on here? What the hell? Oh no, not this again. Oh, it's Select. It's one of those games where Select is Start. Now, what's up with Indiana Jones? He looks like a park ranger, and he walks like he just dumped ass. Alright, so basically you're just going around rescuing little kids.
Okay.
See, there's a little kid, you get the little kid, and then they get the sword, and oh my god, another sword. Oh, another sword. Oh my god, this little cave here is awfully generous. All through the game, you keep finding swords and guns and stuff, but the big question is, what do you do with them? The start button brings up this screen which shows your supply, but how do you select your weapons? You try every button and nothing works. So what's the point of this screen? Nothing. It's just for shits and giggles. Oh well, we're having fun with our whip in the meantime, but then you find that your whip is pretty useless. You can use it to swing around and kill small insects, but any of the regular bad guys, it only makes them jitter around and grunt.
Oh, it looks like it gives them like 50 damage.
Whip it.
Come on, this is ridiculous. By now you're wondering, where the fuck are my weapons? Well, here's how it works.
They had a knife,
you hold
right?
the select button while pressing. It's impossible when you're in a tight situation and have to switch real fast.
What?
There's no way to pause the game and then switch weapons. You have to do it during the action. If you're on a conveyor belt, there's no way you're gonna mess around unless you want to fall off and die. That's my biggest gripe with this game. I've never heard of such a back-ass, dim-witted, idiotic, lame-brained way to switch weapons. But at least you only use one controller. There's also a serious problem.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I saw like I'm looking down these characters, but like you can fall? 待って、これ俯瞰で見てると思ったら違うの?
Going on with the jumping. Whenever you jump, you gravitate towards the bottom of the screen. You're constantly fighting against it with the D-pad.
My
At
gosh.
first, I didn't
sounds like a
understand what was
pain.
going on, but now I kind of see what they were trying to do. The cliffs, the platforms, the conveyor belts, everything's descending as you go down. Like
what?
Like you're on the side of a mountain. So whenever you jump, naturally you drop. But you're sort of looking at it from a bird's eye perspective. But no, wait. Are these doors actually just rectangular holes in the ground? Is Indiana Jones walking or is he crawling?
Maybe
or...
crawling? I don't know. Calculating だよ.
I don't have a fucking clue. It's like they couldn't decide if they were making a 3D or a 2D platformer. So what you get is like a hybrid. Anyway, the big problem is figuring out where you're supposed to go. Some call it a platformer game, some call it an adventure game. I classify it as a where the fuck do I go kind of game. Yeah, one of those. It's dreadful. All you do is jump around. You go indoors and you jump around some more. You jump around, you jump around. The stages don't really progress much. Everything looks the same. It almost seems like I'm doing laps. But wait.
Yeah?
Yeah. How did I get here again? You want to know why? Because the damn stages cycle over and over again. Let me draw it out. It's like, okay, here's the stage, you know, all the cliffs, the doors, lava pits, all that bullshit. Anyway, for example, if you go all the way down here, you don't hit a wall or any kind of boundary. You just come out up here, but without any indication that you've done so. What kind of bullshit is that? Everything looks the same anyway, so it only makes an already confusing game even more confusing. Who would want to play this? I'd rather drink buffalo shiz. That's a combination of shit and jizz. Yeah, that's foul. I apologize. You know, there's a major paradox going on here. If you keep jumping down, you're basically coming out the top again. Yeah, you follow? It's kind of like a never-ending staircase. Even Einstein would be baffled by how this game breaks the laws of physics. Just the fact that this game was made the way it is, it's a shit stain on the fabric of nature. Another thing I hate is whenever you get hit, usually by a stupid bat or something, you end up going ape shit like Indy's having a seizure or something. It stuns you for a few seconds, but if it happens on a conveyor belt, you're fucked. You're going over the edge. How did I die? Look at this. I jump down, I land on the conveyor belt, and I'm dead.
I feel like this kind of stuff happened to old games all the time because this kind of stuff happened to me when I was playing Mega Man as well. I clearly jumped on the platform, but still I died. And when I look back with my VOD, I clearly jumping on a platform, not even to edge, actually center of the platform, and I still get damaged and I died. And like, what the fuck?
You mean from sticking my toe in the very, very, very edge of this lava pit? Fuck! Try again. Kiss my ass! I hate this game! It's fucking horrible! Next up, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade is another strange case. It was originally released by Taito, but then came a completely different version by Ubisoft. Did we really need 2 games based on the same movie on the same console? Especially when the later ones...
Two same games? Two same games?
Steaming pile of pig shit.
の?
How bad is it? Well, let's begin with the first thing you see, the graphics. While the animation is pretty decent on Indy, why is there this choppy outline around his body? And where's the color?
Yeah,
Everything's
why?
in monochrome. It's like...
You know, this kind of reminds me. When I do collab with somebody, sometimes I ask them, hey, can I get your, like a cactus PNG or something? I want to use it for my thumbnail or something. And then, most of the time, it's no problem. But, like, sometimes when people give me with, like, there's a character on the image, that's good. But there's an outline, like a little white line out, the heck is going on? So, and then, around the body line, they have a little dot, a lot that, like, you probably, like, didn't good job on the, try to make a JPEG to PNG or something. And, like, come on! No, I gotta fix it! Nah, you didn't do the transparent good job, Daya. I still see a little dot around your body, and you have a weird white line around going on. Please, Daya.
Like something you see on Game Boy. Indy's in like a sepia tone while the backgrounds range from yellow to green. What happened?
No, I gotta fix it for them.
The had more color, and that was a handheld console. So when the game begins, you immediately take damage from everything in sight. Even when you fall off the rope, some mysterious force hits you on your way down. Then you get shot at while you're wondering, where's my whip? Is this all you can do is just punch? How am I supposed to fight a guy with a gun with my fists? You think you can just take the platform and go over him?
What?
But no, you come to a dead end with a little narrow opening just to tease you. No, you can't crawl. I tried. And you can't jump down either. So it's all the way back to the guy with the gun. You gotta get near him without touching him, and still, it takes quite a few punches to put him down. And this is just one guy. There's a million of them. Next thing, you come to a small body of water. You can't touch it or you die. You just keep jumping on the ropes. Fuck. Oh my god, get back on the rope.
Wait,
what the hell do I... what the fuck? How is Indiana Jones such a wimp that he can't set foot in water more shallow than a kiddie pool?
Maybe it's
all the way through
poison?
The game's without mercy, and it doesn't help to not have a whip. And why does there always have to be a fucking time limit?
Oh no! Oh no!
Once you get to the first level boss, any sane person would shut the game off. Just look, I have to fight a guy with a long-range weapon with my bare fists. Once you get the pattern down, you're able to step in, take a few jabs, and step back while avoiding the stalactites at the same time. And look how much damage it takes when you punch them.
There's literally no weapon? That's it.
Is it a fucking joke?
There's no weapon?
Dumbasses made this game.
Punch?
You should have sent it to the Marx Brothers. Halfway through the second level, you finally get this weird item. In the back of your mind, you think, what is that, a whip or something? No. By this point, you don't even expect the whip to be in the game. But yeah, this is the whip. You just have to select it, that's all. Why would you not want to select the whip? So now you're in complete shock, thinking to yourself, oh, I get it now. Like in the movie, he doesn't get the whip till he's on the train. But whoa. Let's talk about the story.
Okay.
As the game begins, it just says exploring the caves. That's it. It doesn't tell you why you're exploring the caves. But before you can
Start the game and they tell you explore the cave. That's it. No story whatsoever. Just explore the cave.
complete each level, you need to find certain items. Here, it's a cross. So, okay, is this supposed to be the
Amazing
opening
story
scene of the
style.
movie where he's young Boy Scout Indy? Then why does he have the jacket and hat? In the third level, he's in the catacombs looking for stone tablets, and in the fourth level, he's in the castle looking for the pages of his father's diary. So the whole game is loosely based around scenes from the movie, but the whole time it's the same adult Indy. So here's the bottom line. Either follow the movie or just give me the goddamn whip. This is great, right? You remember when Indy fought an archer on the train?
Oh, yeah. I
on.
think I've never seen it before.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh no, it takes
Oh,
forever.
Just die.
ヘニャでインディアナ・ジョーンズあんま知らないんだよね。
Oh, God.
The only Indiana Jones I know is
Oh
probably
my
from a
God.
ride, I guess. Oh my gosh, it takes forever. Yeah, in the Tokyo Disney Sea, they have a Indiana Jones ride. I think it's a Crystal Skull. DS2 chat. これもあれファミコン? Is that NES2? Oh, wait a minute. That looks a little different. Is it SNES? Super Famicom? SNES. Ah,
Greatest
thank you.
Adventures is exactly what you'd expect of a
Arigato.
movie-based game on Super Nintendo. You move from left to right and kill a bunch of bad guys with your whip. It's more self-explanatory
graphic
than
is,
most of the
really
previous games,
changed.
which makes it easy to pick up and play. And thank God it has a password system with only 4 characters, making it easy to continue where you left off. Best of all, the stages all follow scenes from the movies. That's
Nice.
right, from Raiders to Crusade.
Oh,
One thing I
yeah.
find funny is that the final boss of the game is the skeleton, you know.
Zen! Hello. Thank you so much for raid. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for raid, Zen. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Hi, Zen. Hi, geckos. Hello, my name is Henya, a genius from VShoujo. Hi, thank you for coming. About hour and a half, we're gonna have some JP collab. So I hope you guys will enjoy. We're gonna play some game together. It's gonna be Henya and Sojo, which is Kei-san, Hotaru, and Hestia-chan. So yeah, 4 of us gonna play. It's gonna be a JP collab in hour and a half. So I hope you guys will enjoy. Thank you, Dayo. Thank you. Half an hour or half and a half? It's 1 hour and 30 minutes. 1 hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, cause 11, 8, wait. No, wait. No, it's 30 minutes actually. Oh my gosh. Wait, no. Actually, it starts in 30 minutes. Oh, yummy. I thought it started hour and a half, but no. It actually starts in 30 minutes. Holy crap, time flies. My goodness. My goodness, I almost missed it. Thank you. 危ねえ. Oh my goodness, time flies だよ. It actually started in 30 minutes, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. ありがとう. So, we're watching this, Angry Video Game Nerd right now. And we're watching the, Indiana Jones right now. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoy.
Happens. So dropping it isn't the same as activating it. But besides, how would you know to bomb a hole in the wall?
Wait, we watched that. I think it was like here. Oh, there you go.
Movie-based game on Super. The thing I find funny is that the final boss of the game is the skeleton. You know, when Donovan drinks the wrong grail. Kind of reminds me of a Castlevania game. Overall, LucasArts gave the same care and attention to the franchise as they did with their Star Wars trilogy, except here, they're all rolled into one game. Same as me, combining 3 reviews into one, but hey, now I'm pushing 4, so let's end this thing.
I wanna try the newest Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones さ、遊んでみたいんだよね。I wanna try the newest Indiana Jones. People say it's good, so I wanna try it. Da 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 da. Oh, also, please check it out my newest video that I have it. I just uploaded my new video as well, so I hope you guys will enjoy that too. Raiders, please go watch right now. I just uploaded my new video yesterday. It's a collab from Zen, Henya, and Giga, and Hanu. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy. Hold on. Let me give you guys a link. This one there. I'm gonna spam it so you guys can watch it. I'm gonna spam it, Dial. So yeah, please go check it out. Thank you. Nah, they can't ban me on the stream. Even I spam it, nobody can ban me. Ooh, wait, they have a Godzilla video. Alright, let's watch this one. Here we go. I've never seen Godzilla before. ゴジラ見たことないんだよね。
He's gonna take you back to the past to play
As a kid, 2 of my favorite things were video games and Japanese monster movies. Godzilla, Mothra, Rodan, Ghidorah, Mechagodzilla, Monster.
Wait, chat, is that tokusatsu as well? ゴジラもさ、tokusatsuに含まれるの? Is that also tokusatsu as well? これもtokusatsuに含まれるの? Yes, it is. Oh, I see it. なるほど。
Monsters beating the hell out of each other and blowing the fuck out of everything in sight. I love that shit. Being a Godzilla fan in the late 80s and early 90s wasn't easy for an American.
Why?
Because, for one thing, the only way to see these movies was to scan through the TV guide every Sunday and see if any happened to be on, or go to every local video store hoping to be lucky enough to find some on VHS.
Oh.
During my lifetime, there were only 2 Godzilla films released in theaters here in the United States. Godzilla 1985 and Godzilla 2000. The 1998 American version doesn't count. It wasn't until...
Is it bad? Chat, I have never seen any of the Godzilla. Is it bad? 何、アメリカ版ダメだったの? Oh, okay. Thank you.
Until I got internet that I found out Toho had still been making these movies all through the 90s. But they were only in Japan. I was pissed off. When it came to video games, we also got fucked pretty hard. This was my first Godzilla game, Godzilla on the NES. Let's pop this piece of reptilian fuck nugget in. Godzi, Monster of Monsters. This should already be a clue to how half-assed this game is, because he's blocking half the title.
No!
In 2000 XXX.
I liked the American one when it came out. But in my defense, I was 9, and easily entertained. It's not great.
Oh. Understandable, Dale. Understandable.
ED. Why is it always X? Like they couldn't come up with an exact year, so just make it X. The Earth receives a declaration.
Sure.
Oh, fuck this. Let's start the game. Great looking game. What's this? Godzilla chess?
Yeah, is that chess?
So you take control of both Godzilla and Mothra and move them around these hexagon spaces.
Oh, I thought it's going to be more like action game. Oh. Oh.
Then you go into these battle zones.
Oh, wait,
This is
there we
more
go.
like it, right? Classic side-scroller action. Or more like classic mindless button masher. Oh well, at least you have a lot of attacks.
Well,
Godzilla punches,
better than just a
kicks,
chess one.
swings his tail, and breathes his trademark atomic breath. How often has Godzilla ever been in space? Once, as far as I remember, Godzilla vs. Monster Zero. Why not
Yeah.
take place on Earth? I want to trample some buildings. Instead,
Yeah.
I'm just beating up on rocks.
Oh, I saw the clip, the Godzilla, destroying the Tokyo Tower. なんか東京タワーめちゃくちゃにしてるやつはね、見た. And I thought that's based on real story. So I asked my mom, hey mom, is it real that Godzilla destroyed Tokyo Tower? And she was like, yeah. And I have been believing it for many years. Many years. Thanks for that, mom.
And how does Godzilla jump without bending his knees? Looks like
I
he's
thought it's
bouncing on a
based on-
trampoline.
So I saw
What are-
like Japanese people are like really cool. They're like, even how many times Godzilla like destroyed their city, they never gave up. And they're like, wow, that's so cool like that. But no, it's not.
These things.
日
evil
本人って
totem
すげえな、
poles?
ゴジラに
What's
倒されても
this, too?
頑張って
What's
立て直してんだと
What's
思ったよ。
everything? Did they just send Godzilla to some shithole planet that happens to be the garbage can of the cosmos where everything that never existed got thrown away? After you get through one of the battle zones, the CPU moves one of its own monsters.
Okay, how do you
Then it's
win
your
this
turn
game?
again. You can move Godzilla or Mothra if you want.
Where Mothra
Yeah,
is
let's
on your
check out
side?
Mothra.
I thought he's enemy.
Well, the good thing is that she can fly, obviously, which means you can bypass obstacles. When you're playing as Godzilla, every 2 seconds there's a pile of rocks in your way. But Mothra just flies over that shit. Well, except when you get hit. Anything that touches her, she gets forced to the ground.
Oh, it's
She can
her.
shoot tomatoes and drop
tomato?
wings. Yeah, she drops wings. That would be like if you could throw your own arms. Mothra sucks. That's all there is to it. When you pick Mothra, the game just laughs.
Ouch, Dayo.
What's this? What the fuck's hitting me? What is this? Oh, it's the volcano? I can't walk past a volcano that's in the background? All I gotta do is hit it? That's a sensible solution. Kick the top of a volcano. The idea of each board is to destroy all the monsters. Here we have Mothra and Ghidorah.
Oh!
Are you kidding? Mothra and Ghidorah? Out of all the available monsters in the Godzilla franchise, they had to go with 2 monsters that weren't even originally from a Godzilla movie. Of course, Mothra appeared in Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, and there's stock footage of
What the
Ghidorah
heck
in
is
Godzilla
Space
Final
Godzilla?
Wars, but those movies didn't happen until way after this game. I found a glitch where you can just keep hitting Mothra with your tail. Look at that. So easy.
Easy win, Dayo.
What happened? There's a time limit? Yeah, so if you take too long to fight the monster, you gotta start over. And the monster regains some of its life. You don't. The worst
What?
part, after you defeated Mothra and Ghidorah and go to the next stage, guess who's next? Mothra and Ghidorah. Yeah, they just
Again?
keep recycling the same monsters, but add one per stage. Like here we have Varan, another obscure monster that appeared in its own movie, then made a small cameo in the Godzilla film. Engaging the monsters in battle is awkward. Will you fight the enemy? Yes. Will you fight Ghidorah? Yes, that's the enemy, right? Other times, you don't want to fight the enemy, but it doesn't take no for an answer. No. God damn it, I said no! Then there's times when the game thinks you're trying to move and the monster's blocking your way. Like, yeah, there's the monster. I want to fight him. Throughout the game, the choice of enemies gradually becomes more what you'd expect. It goes from Baragon and the Smog Monster to Gigan and Ghidorah, but Ghidorah's tucked away in a corner, so you'll be lucky if you get that far. Here's Mecha Godzilla. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Mecha Godzilla, that looks
Almost
cool.
got him. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna beat Mecha Godzilla.
That fucking time limit! That mother
There's a time limit?
fucking time limit!
There's a time limit?
It's not even
no.
like there's a counter. It's like the game just pulls the plug. Like, oh, you're gonna win?
What?
Well, not anymore, you
There's no
ass-bag,
timer?
fecal fucker, shit-shaped anus brain.
There's no counter?
The game cheats.
What the heck?
That's it. That's all there is to it. The game fucking cheats.
That sucks.
But we're not done, because there's a sequel, Godzilla 2. This one's got to be way better, right? I mean, they
Surely.
experimented with the first one, little trial and error. Now it's time for some improvement. I mean, sometimes you got to take a nasty shit before you can take a better shit. What is this?
Where
This
is
doesn't
he?
even look like a Godzilla game.
Where's
This
Godzilla?
is just as much of a Godzilla game as SimCity when the monster attacks. You don't even get to play as Godzilla. You're the military. You just move
Oh.
tanks and planes around like a fucking board game. When you go to battle mode,
What?
it sort of goes into an RPG style. You each take your turns attacking. Whether or not you hit or miss depends on the outcome
Wait, I don't
of
see
a slot
Godzilla.
machine.
Where is it?
Yes, a fucking slot machine. I don't even understand how this whole thing works. But one thing for sure, you'll never be lucky enough to match up all three. You might do minimal damage at best, but the monsters keep regaining their energy. But not
What?
you! The music in this game is so horrible, they actually have an option to turn it off. But when you turn off the music, it turns off the sound effects too.
No!
So what's the point? You might as well just mute the fucking TV. You thought the first game was bad? This is an insult to the first game. This shouldn't have been called Godzilla 2. That would be like if the NES had a Ninja Gaiden 4, but it was a puzzle game. You don't pretend this is a sequel when it's not even in the same category. Should have been called Godzilla Strategic Operations Simulator, or Simzilla. Well, I'm afraid to say, but let's check out Godzilla on Game Boy.
Ooh, Game Boy.
Okay, this looks promising. The demo shows the monster roll call. They all look great. Godzilla looks okay. His head's kind of messed up. Looks like that thing in Empire Strikes Back that comes out of the asteroid. But let's see how the game looks.
Surely good. What the heck? He looks so cute. Eh, なんかめっちゃ可愛くない? What the heck? He looks so cute.
Are you
Kawaii.
fucking joking? Godzilla looks like the dragons from Bubble Bobble. You're going around climbing vines,
Kawaii, what
pushing
the
rocks,
heck?
and
It
hitting
looks so
monsters with
cute.
a boxing glove that Godzilla spits from his mouth. How could they do this to the king of the monsters? They might as well have Godzilla in a clown suit jumping on a pogo stick.
I'm not even gonna waste my time with this shit. The best way to sum this up is to recite a very famous quote from William Shakespeare. Fuck it.
Next up, moving over to Super Nintendo, we got Super Godzilla. Ooh, now we're bringing Super into it. That
Super
means we're not
Godzilla.
playing
That
around
must be
anymore.
super
Time
cool,
to get
right?
serious.
Ah!
Ooh, the
I
year
hear Godzilla screaming.
1990X. They narrowed it down to the decade, so I guess they were a little more confident with the date on this one. The graphics are nice. It looks like what you'd expect in a Godzilla game. But the gameplay is a totally different story. You control Godzilla, who's represented by a blue dot on the map screen. The top of the screen is just for show. So playing as Godzilla, you'd want to be destroying buildings, right? Well, here, the buildings drain your health. That makes no sense. Godzilla destroys buildings all the time. That's what he's good at. That's like if Mike Tyson couldn't punch anybody without hurting his hand. When you engage the enemy monster, it goes to a battle screen. Now this looks like the Godzilla game I've been waiting for. But no, not quite. Because it's unlike any fighting game you've ever played. The on-screen instructions don't make any sense. There's 2 stamina meters, which they refer to as fighting spirit. They say to hold down the enemy's fighting spirit, then punch to open up Godzilla's attack window and pull back quickly.
What?
So let me try to summarize. You get close to the enemy, you punch him, then you go back and hit L and R to choose an attack. They don't tell you that, do they? They don't tell you you're supposed to press L and fucking R.
So they kind of like made it like a boxing game or something? I don't know.
Why is it so hard to have 2 monsters fighting without it being a fucking Einstein project?
Wait, chat, I have a question. That 3-head dragon? Hold on. I think. Wait, is it from this one? You saw the three-head dragon over here? Hold on. This one? Is it from this one? Hold on. Hold on. Ah! My PC got froze. Why always my PC get froze? Ah, there you go. あった。これってさ、これ Is it this one? え、もしかしてこれの元ネタのこれってこれ Wait, that's the original? That's the original? Oh my goodness, I didn't know that! I didn't know
Go
that!
ahead and destroy the financial district, Godzilla. I mean Henya. Make the people happy.
Yay! Thank you for beats だよ! What the heck? This is original? I didn't know that! I didn't know that! What the? あ、そうなんだ。Wait a minute! I didn't know that! That's so cool! That's so cool! Ah, thank you, Dayo. Thank you.
Monsters fighting without it being a fucking Einstein project. I'd hate to say, but I still prefer the NES version. At least that one's easy to understand how to play it. By this time, I gave up on Godzilla games. If they couldn't get it right on Super Nintendo, then all hope was gone. My wish was just to have a traditional tournament fighter featuring all the Godzilla monsters. Well, my wish was half granted. The Godzilla game of my dreams was actually made, but only released in Japan, which means we're gonna have to play it on the Super Famicom. It's called Godzilla Kaiju Daikisen. It's bittersweet to finally play this. Today, it's nothing special, but back then, I would have loved it. It has most of the monsters you know from the movies. They all have special moves, the backgrounds are recognizable, and the music is there. It's fucking Godzilla. But the whole tragedy of this, and what I'll never forget, is that Nintendo Power teased me with this game. Issue 72, May 1995.
What happened?
Coming soon, Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters. When I saw this page, I shit my pants. A Godzilla tournament fighter? Oh my god, I can't wait to play this. Never again was it mentioned, and never could I find it in stores.
Why? What happened? Nande? What happened? Why it never came out in America? Why? Nande? Never happened? No. I wonder why it was a JP only. なんで日本だけだったんだろうね. I wonder why it was only JP release. ねえ。No! 悲しいよ。Yeah, oh, that's sad. That's sad.
Only in Japan.
License
only in
issue?
Japan.
Oh.
15 years later, I'm still pissed. All I wanted was a great Godzilla game, but my childhood passed me by, and I never got it.
No!
But nowadays, there's plenty of Godzilla games.
Oh, is it?
Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee, Godzilla Save the Earth, Godzilla
They
Unleashed.
have a lot.
This is after my time. I don't know anything about this here PlayStation 2 and Xbox shit. But I'm gonna give it a try.
My.
Fight!
Oh, that was fun! Hey, やったことある? マジ? Well, some people in chat saying they played it. Really? It was that good?
Why couldn't I have those games when I was a kid? God damn it, I was born too fucking early. Instead, I have to grow up with these miserable pieces of shit fucking anal jugs.
What?
These games suck Baragon's sweaty ball sack. I'd rather get an electric shock from sucking Mechagodzilla's mechanical wiener. These games are shit, drizzling out of the smog monster's rancid putrid a-hole. And then being swallowed and barfed up by Angerus while I lay on his spikes getting Gigan's buzzsaw up my ass, while Desodroya dumps his diabolical diarrhea all over my face.
Ew!
Man, it's just a bunch of fuck. It's a pile of cunt. Fuck, shit, fuck, cunt, fuck. God damn it. I just said fuck from the bottom of my heart, and I said every curse that there is. There's nothing left. So you know what? Somebody's got to invent a new curse word. I think I got it.
Wait, all these words he's saying he doesn't get demonetized? これさ、当時さ、言ってもさ、収益化剥奪されなかったのかな？今言ったらやばそうだけど。ねえ、he didn't get demonetized or something back then? ねえ。なるほどね、なるほどね。Before ads? Wait a minute. This is 2011. Wait, didn't they had it? Didn't they had it 2011? 2011年って収益化できるんだっけね。No? Wait, really? The original was from 2009? Oh, he re-uploaded the video? Oh, wait, why did he had it to re-upload it? Oh, なるほど。あ、再投稿なんだ。Wait, there was no monetization back in 2009? Was it? Was it?
It wasn't until 2016 that YouTube started cracking down on what you could put in monetized videos.
Wait, was it? あれそうだっけ収益化って2016年からマジか。
These used to be in a different platform called Screw Attack.
Oh, wait, really? Oh, there's a website that's called Screw Attack? Hi, so that's why he uploaded. あ、なるほど。Thank you. なるほど。そうなんだ。